Welcome to episode 6 of the Silver Mammoth saga. The farmer is a royal guard. We left off with you, the farmer, standing, munching on some carrots or two, with the newcomers entering the city, while our mysterious friend sits in front of that stained glass window. Did you decide to have a hot lunch today? Or does the royal guard accompanying that carriage draw you away from the tavern? I see. If that is your decision, let's go with it. You slowly start your way through the farm as one of the hired boys points towards the woods in a low whisper. Sir, the hunting party. They have arrived back early, without beast. You nod as you turn to go into your humble home. As you open your oak door, the smell of the morning's fire still burning in the fireplace, and the slow stew above the fire still brewing for dinner. Taking a deep breath in just to relax a little. Your thoughts run through your mind. Why is the carriage have a royal guard? As you walk over to look to the lock chest next to the rocking chair that has an open book that you were reading before you went out to do your chores. You dig out the key that is attached to the necklace hanging under your shirt. Another deep breath. You haven't opened this chest since you locked it up in the monastery before you left. Memories flood like a tsunami, making you sit on that rocking chair a little. It was 10 years ago that the monastery took in that new recruit. She seemed so nice to everyone, but she also seemed distant from you. You shook it off because your station in the temple and the closeness you had with the prince. But during that training day, she sparred with you for the first time, but with such anger in her eyes towards you. You can recall those eyes and how angry they looked at you. Why was she angry with you, you thought? But the image of her yelling at you to bring it and not hold back. Something in you broke in your full force. The power, the ability to draw the winds into your sword. And that strike through not just her back, but 10 other guards and recruits. Others stood frozen in what seemed like years. The look on their faces engraved into your mind forever. Then the realization upon your face of what the transaction across the training field and what that meant. You let people see. The rush of adrenaline to your body. Quickly, you ran to your room. Packed what you could for the unexpected departure. The only thought in your mind was survival. Now, in your town, the royal guard hiding like you did. But why? Instead of the chest, you walk over to the chopping axe and think, that will do for now, until you know more. You don't look like a royal guard now. so let's keep it that way. Time for some lunch. And after, maybe cutting some wood. If your hunch is wrong, but it usually is not. As you walk back out of the house, the axe slung over one shoulder, the clouds look a little off today. Maybe a storm is heading your way. Looking at the farmhands, you yell out, "Storm on the horizon. Be prepared." You turn to see one of the hunters flying through the tavern doors, landing on his ass, blood draining from his nose, and instantly forming two black eyes as he lays there dazed on the ground. Well, looks like someone in there got into a fight. You crack your neck and turn back looking at that chest. It would feel different wearing that armor once more. But you know what could happen if this is a rouse to draw you out of hiding. Just to arrest you, or even worse, be your executioner. But you huff and let out that bit of idea that you need to protect everyone, even at the cost of your life. And maybe even the lives of your farmhands. As you walk, your foot leaves a good-sized print in the lightly muddy road. If you can call it that. Your eyes are set on the tavern, and that hunter still bewildered on the ground, purposely walking in an arc around the carriage to see if you can get a glimpse of what is inside before going into the tavern. You hear Gerlach shout something from inside. "My establishment, my rules." That's all you could make out. But something finished inside. Well, that is good for you. As you peek inside, two things stand out. First, a silver-topped cane, one that is usually seen for a gentleman of the Silver Titan Yard, a rivalry of the monastery. Second, you notice a simple doll made of fine silken material with red thread. Your thoughts go wild. This, you say to yourself, this is. Before you could finish, a body, limp, comes flying through the door, landing about 5 feet from the carriage. Then another body. And another body flies. Lands almost on top of the hunter, whose eyes go crazy as he starts backing up like a crab, scooting away, and then in a moment flash starts running into the woods. Your eyes peek back into the carriage. That doll. You know that doll. If you could look closely at that doll, you know who it belongs to. But how? In your town? Then a tall, bloodied female in that black leather cloak storms out of the tavern, looking at those bodies. Did she throw them? Wait. She's a mountain-born. You and your guards fought a tribe of those when they tried to attack the warrior caravan. You lost almost half of your men that day. Ducking behind the carriage, not to be seen, you watch the lady grab all 3 bodies and start walking towards the back. This is your chance. What will you do, farmer? This is your chance to run and hide again? Or go back and get your armor? Or just act like you're a normal farmer coming for lunch? What is your next move? Till next time on episode 7.